Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be an overview of some things that I'm getting rid of because I needed to go through my collection. Some of these things aren't necessarily things that I don't like. It might be a case of that they've gone bad or that I just don't reach for them and I want them to go to a better home. First things first, I'm going to get rid of some of my brushes. I have some brushes here that are really bad and just need to go in the bin. Like this one. I don't know if you can see, but like around the edges is all frayed, and that's not good to anyone, and that's going in the trash. There's this brush, which is like a hair, for when you're dyeing your hair, you paint it on like that. That's brand new, that's never been used. I got this free with some hair dye, so I don't feel that bad about sending it away brand new, never used, because I didn't ask for it, it was free, it just, you know, and I'm never going to use that. This one I have used, but I find that I'm not reaching for it that often and it just gets dusty. It is a double-ended, and both ends are the same, it's just a flat shader brush, both ends, but yeah, I don't reach for it, probably because it's dual-ended. It's a decent brush, but dual-ended stuff freaks me out. I've got some lip brushes here. I never use lip brushes ever, especially not this kind. It's just the thin, you know, the little bristles kind. I never use lip brushes like this. So those two came in a set. Well, they all came in sets. Like, I would never buy one of these brushes individually. This is the Real Techniques one. It is the fine liner brush. So I guess you could use it for liner, but I don't do liquid liner either. So those are going as well. I've got this one. This is just a flat shader brush, but it's kind of domed at the top here. I prefer mine to look more like this one. So it's taller at the top rather than domed at the top. So I find myself never reaching for this brush ever. I have here the Real Techniques concealer brush. I don't like this brush for blending out my concealer and I can't think of another use for it, so I'm getting rid of that one. This one is the Real Techniques dual fiber eye brush. I don't use dual fiber eye brushes. I find it very hard to blend with them, so I'm not going to use this one. And I have another one, which is my Urban Decay one, which came in the Vice 4. Just looks like that. I will keep this one because I like using this end. So if I ever need a dual fiber eye brush, I'll have this one. So yeah, I'm going to get rid of that one. And I'm getting rid of this Real Techniques accent brush. I used to use this all the time. But now I'm more confident with my eye makeup. I don't need such a fine little accent. I can go for something more like this and get the same effect. So I don't feel the need for this in my collection anymore. So those are the brushes that I'm getting rid of. Now onto some face stuff. I've got a couple of foundations here that I'm just going to bin because I bought a load of foundations all at the same time, and one of them started breaking me out. Well, two of them started breaking me out. So I thought that these ones would probably be bad as well, so I'm not even going to risk it or try it. So they're going in the bin. Another thing that is ancient, which I'm not going to risk, is this. This is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I love this primer, and it does look good when you squeeze it out of the tube, and it smells okay. But like, it's going on my eyes, and it says 12 months, and I've had it for over 2 years, so I probably shouldn't put this anywhere near my eyes. So I'm going to put that in the bin. I'm scared to use it at this point. And I have this, which I'm probably going to give to somebody. This is the Nip and Fab colour corrector, and it's like a lavender colour. Lavender's for sallowness or yellowness, which I don't have either of those things. So, and it's brand new. I think maybe I swatched it, so that's all that was on the tip there. So I'll probably just give this to somebody who's in need of it. This I'm getting rid of because it smells really, really bad. This is the Maybelline 24 Colour Tattoo 24 Hour in metallic pomegranate. I did stir it, that's why it looks funky, but kind of smells like children's paint, and I'm not sure it's supposed to smell like that, so that's going in the bin. I got some more eyeshadows here, which are just like ones that were pigments, which I've pressed. This one turned out to be a casualty and ended up going all over the carpet. So I'm just going to get rid of these because I don't need them. I have eyeshadows that are real eyeshadows, and I kept the ones where the pigment was still there, and these ones are just really, really bad and really old and crumbly and just need to go in the bin. So that's that one. I've got this one. This is the Laura Geller Baked Eyeshadow Duo in Fine Wines. This is brand new. This has only ever been swatched, and I'm never probably ever going to use this. The shades are really pretty, but I don't think they go well with my skin tone at all. They'd be better off with somebody with medium skin tone. So that's the darker one, that's the lighter one. I just don't think they look right on me, so I'll probably never ever use those. So that needs to go to a new home. Okay, I have two blushes. Both of them are cream blushes. I have this Monaco blush in creme, just peachy. It's not a peachy colour, so I don't know why it's just peachy, but yeah. That's literally only been swatched and had my nail dug in it. But that is all the use that it's had. And there is this Jelly Pong Pong in Fig Jam. I really like this colour, this hair, sorry. I really, really, really like this colour. And I love the scent of this. It smells like fizzy sweets. I just got that on my nose. How funny. Can you hear Andrew laughing at me in the background? He's so rude. Yeah, I don't use cream blush, and I don't like to use cream blush, so I will never use those. And I've got some lip products here. Some of them are brand new, not even been swatched, like this one. This is the Sleek Makeup in Walk of Fame. It is a gorgeous deep red colour. Gorgeous. It looks like, in that light, it looks like that it's got lipstick around the top, but it doesn't. I promise it's brand new. I've never even swatched it. So I'm going to keep that brand new and still not swatch it, so that's not even been touched. This is one that's brand new that has been swatched. This is Model Co. in Smitten, and it's another red colour. I've learned recently that I don't wear red lipstick, and I'm probably never going to wear red lipstick, so why even have so many? And that's just the swatch of it there. I'm getting rid of these W7 lipsticks. I did mention in a previous video I have one in a project pan as well. I'm keeping that one. I'm going to try and use that one up. But I have Toffee, Apricot Brandy and Coral Dream. There was another one which I've used so much of that it went in the bin. These ones are new. I've swatched these but never even worn them. I'm not a big fan of the formula. I find them very thin and slippy, and I'm not a thin and slippy kind of person. I'm more of I'd much rather have substance to my lipstick. So they're not my favourite, so I'm just going to get rid of these. That one's Coral Dream, that one's Apricot Brandy, that's a really pretty shimmery colour. And that one is Toffee. I got some Avon lipsticks here. They're all Colour Trend lipsticks. I have Lucky Kiss, Pink Holiday, and Amethyst. There's nothing wrong with these lipsticks either. It's just that colour-wise, they're not my favourite, and I acquired a load of Avon stuff last year. And I just want to keep things in my collection that I will use, whereas I probably won't use these. So that's what they look like. The top one is Amethyst, the middle one is Pink Holiday, and the bottom one is Lucky Kiss. Another Avon thing is this Colour Trend Day Glaze. It's just a gloss, potted gloss. I think the shade is called Day Glaze. And I've only just like put my finger in it to swatch it. It's never been on my lips or anything. And that's what it looks like there. It's a really, really pretty shade, but I'm not emphatically not a fan of gloss at all, ever. So that will sit in my collection until it goes bad, otherwise. This is the Revlon, no it's not. It is the Rimmel London Apocalypse Lip Velvet Matte Lipstick thing in the shade Meteoric Matte. It's just a gorgeous wine colour that I have others of in my collection. It was a direct dupe to something else I have in my collection, so I kept one and got rid of this one. But that's that. I have this. This is the Jared Cosmetics Hydromatte Ruby Slipper. Again, this was something that I could dupe in my collection, and I've never ever worn this on my lips. Like, I've swatched it. I think maybe I did swatch it on my lips as well, but I've never actually worn it out of the house. So that's that one there. There's this. This is the Too True lip gloss in number 2. I've had this in Project Pan time and time again, and I'm just not using it because I don't like gloss. So why do I still have it? Why am I still trying to use it up? It's just really pretty pink colour, and it does have sparkle in it, and it looks really, really nice. But I hate the feeling of having gloss on my lips, which is like a complete 180 to how I was when I was a teenager. Like, I used to love gloss. I never wear lipstick or anything, just only gloss. And I have this one, which is in shade number 7, which this one's only ever been swatched. Like, it's brand new. I'm just throwing it at you. It's brand new. And that's the shade there. And we're slowly getting around my arm. I need to start swatching over here. I have the Gerard Cosmetics lipstick in Dragonberry. Again, this is an item that I could directly dupe in my collection. How do I swatch? That way. Okay. That way? No. I'm really, really struggling with this. Right. Yeah, I remember now. It was like a direct dupe for Matte Bittersweet by Urban Decay. So I didn't need 2 of those kinds of shades in my collection when I barely only ever wear one. And this last one then is Frozen Berries by Avon, and it's just a really pretty frosty pink colour, but I don't like the way frost looks on my lips. So that's all the lipsticks that I'm getting rid of. Okay, I've taken all the swatches off, and now my hand is like permanently pink from all the lipstick. But that's all the lipsticks that I'm getting rid of. I also have this pressed pigment. I have no idea what it's in, but maybe me pressing it has made it gone weird, but there's no consistency to it. It's more like a glitter at this point, and I'm just not interested in that life. It's basically like a shimmery talc powder that you would put over your body, which I'm just no. So that's going in the trash. And last thing I'm getting rid of is some eyeshadow palettes. I have this one. This is the Avon it's the True Colour eyeshadow quad in Alluring Amethyst. Sorry, I was looking for the thing of what colour it was in. I was like, purple something. And it just looks like that. This is brand new. The reason I've not used this really is because I acquired it, and the colours, they're nice, but they don't really spring out to me. And I mean, this purple is stunning, but I'm like, when would I ever wear that? And it's nicer to keep it new and give it to someone who will love all the colours than it is to just dip into this purple like once every now and again. So that's why I'm getting rid of that one. I do like the Avon eyeshadows, but I do have other things in my collection as well that I'm never going to get to. And I have over 600 eyeshadows, so getting rid of the ones that I'm not in love with is probably the best path for me. And I also have this one. This is also Avon. This is the Hollywood collection in Silver Screen. I have used this. I used these two shades like all the time in the spring and summer of last year. Yeah, last year. And they're just really, really nice colours. Really nice colours. But again, I have way too many eyeshadows. I'm not using any of the other ones, just these two at the front. So this should probably go to somebody who will get more use out of all of the colours. I mean, that black. It needs love. It does. So there's that. Another palette that needs love is this one. This is the Balm Nude 2 palette, and you'll probably think I'm crazy, but the reason I'm getting rid of this is it just doesn't inspire me at all. I've never used this palette. I've swatched it maybe a couple of times. This I got in a beauty box. It was not a planned thing. It was a, hey, surprise, an extra gift kind of a gift. And at the time I was really excited. I was like, hey, I get to try some Balm eyeshadows. But looking at the eyeshadows, I'm like, the only one I probably really use are these two pinks here, and that's about it. Maybe this one here, Selfish. And that's it. The rest of them, either I can dupe with other palettes or are not my kind of a shade. So, and these are really, really great quality, and I know people that love the Balm that would kill for this palette. So it's better for them to have it than for it to sit and me go, I'm not really inspired by it. I don't really want to do anything with it. So there's that one. And this last one, you probably all knew was going to happen. It is the Too Faced Stardust by Vegas Nay. It looks like that. I've talked about this in my Throwing Shade eyeshadow exploration thing that we're doing as a collab that Jessica created. Yeah, some of these are really, really good. Like Millennial is amazing. I love Millennial as a transition shade. But the rest of them are just a bit meh. Like Pink Pearl doesn't have much pigment to it. Gold Nugget is just like a gold glitter because there's no consistency to it. Follow Me is really patchy. Just all round, all the shadows that I've tried in this. I've not tried them all, granted, but all the ones that I have tried have been no's for me. And I think that at this point, I'm never going to be happy with this palette, and I shouldn't keep things that I'm not going to be happy with. So, and that's that. That's all the things that I'm getting rid of. So I know you guys are going to sit there and go, oh my god, I can't believe she's chucking that out. If you are, and you're one of those people, and you're really interested in especially things like this, let me know, and we might be able to figure out something where I can get it sent to you, because a lot of this stuff I can't donate because I have swatched it or I have tried it once, and even though it's very gently used, they won't take stuff that's very gently used, so it's either going to go to somebody or it's going to go in the bin. So if you are interested, let me know and we can figure something out. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope this was interesting to you. I've never done one of these before, and I'm sorry it wasn't like a top over, here's all my collection, let's rummage through it kind of a thing. I did try, but that didn't work out because I was doing it on my phone. I need to get a camera that I can move around easily, and remember to turn it sideways before I start filming things. And then I can start putting more stuff like that up. Like I could maybe do a flat tour or a collection video or another declutter, but with me going through some things, that kind of a thing. So yeah, so thanks for watching. I will speak to you guys really, really soon. So I will see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.